Hey guys, I went on vacation for like a week and let the garden just kind of do its thing while I was gone. Came home to some really big okra. A lot of crazy stuff happened on YouTube streets too. I haven't even begun to catch up on. I slept for like the first 2 days I was back. I'm just so exhausted. But need a vacation from my vacation. Anyway, so the okras are back today. I got all the big ones off. I'm gonna put those over here. They got really tall. But I got these here, and then I got some more over here drying over there. So in about a week they'll dry up and I can shake them and hear the seeds inside, and I'll be able to get them. But look at this. This tomato plant went crazy while I was gone. We pulled all the green and red tomatoes before we left. That way when we were gone and they wouldn't ripen and kill the vine. So, got some new flowers coming in. But I just can't get over how big they grew. The zucchini plants grew really big. I still don't see any zucchini in there. But it does look like we're getting flowers now. The male flower. And the stalks look pretty good. Look at that one. That one kind of looks bad. I mean, they look massive. And this is just an old broccoli that I planted in the spring. And I was hoping it would go to seed, or maybe it's cauliflower. But it never went to seed and it never gave me anything, so I don't know. We'll just see what happens. If anything, maybe it's feeding the bugs and keeping them away from everything else. It sounded good anyway. But look, see, that's a lot of bug damage. And more than likely, these are those little caterpillars. Yeah, look at those. They're ginormous. Very well fed little, look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're everywhere. Everywhere. Just smush them. Smush them. Yuck. Anyway, enough about those little fuckers. It's those little white butterflies you see flying around. They lay those little green worms. And then, yeah. But I did come home to a squash. And this is that plant that we did surgery on. It is the only plant that has really survived, so okay, good. These look like, I don't know if they're green beans or they might, yeah, these are green beans, I think. I planted pinto beans. No, those are pinto beans. So, got the pinto beans. I pulled probably a can's worth of green beans when we got back from here. And then, oh, here's our eggplant. Oh, goodness. There's the eggplant. There's 1, 2. And then we had a big tomato plant here. I went ahead and pulled it because it was taking over everything. And we have plenty of tomato plants right now. We've got this one that sprouted out on its own. And they're still all, I planted 6 cherry tomatoes and 6 big giant tomatoes. And we ended up with all cherry tomatoes. But this is where we pulled all these tomatoes off of this before it went. And it's already starting to grow some back. So I gotta get in there and do some pruning. Make that a little more airflow through it. And hopefully we'll get another round of tomatoes out of that before the end of the year. The carrots, I gotta water those. They're starting to look really dry. Cucumbers are done. They were just dead. So we're done with those. Another eggplant back there. That's baby asparagus. And that's 2-year-old asparagus, I think. And then there was one back there, but I think the critters got it. And my big canna bulbs. Oh yeah, my elephant ears. I'll show you my massive ones in a minute. These guys are just babies. They're only like a year old. They've got some out front that are like 7 years old. And they're huge. These canna bulbs. I bought like 5 of them and they just keep multiplying every year. But the hummingbirds really like this part at the top. Maybe because of the color, I don't know. And there's another tomato plant growing up. And the sweet potatoes, we're gonna cook and eat some of these later. I'm gonna make some Marry Me chicken, and instead of putting the spinach in, I'm gonna put these in, I think. I don't know. Basil. Got cilantro down there. I'm hoping it perennializes and turns into a perennial, because that's what happened with my basil and my mint. That's all strawberries. And these are those sweet potatoes I started in a tub. All of the sweet potato vines came from here. There's just so many. And look, we were gone for a week, came back, did a little bit to the pool, just flushed the filter and tried to put some chlorine in. And look, it's still blue. I'm so happy. Yay! The water's really low because it hasn't rained, but still blue. I'll take it. And yeah, that's all we do is just pour in the liquid chlorine every day when it's hot. Let's go take a look. Let me point this down at my feet. Alright. Here's some more basil that's going to seed. I was going to let that eggplant go to seed too, but we'll see if it does anything. It looks like it. I get one on it. And there's some lettuce planted down here. All these new sprouts are lettuce. Here's some seeds. Oh, green beans. I think these are supposed to be the purple ones, but they turned into... I saved the seeds from the purple ones, and when I planted them, they grew back green. That happened with my elephant ears, too. I had some black elephant ears, and that same thing. But look at all these strawberries. They just keep sending off runners everywhere. It's crazy. And then my peas died, so I went ahead and replanted those here, because I think I can get another round of peas out of them. And they're all planted here, so I'll just move this over. And if anything, it'll give the ground some new nutrients. My beets are still growing. They're taking forever. I don't know why. I've never grown beets before, but it's been a long time. There's that tomato plant I pulled earlier. That's our compost pile. Okay, let's go over here. I want to show you my peppers. And then these flowers right here that never go away. They're always here. Oh, I gotta watch out because these wasps get on the ground and they hurt. And I got my peppers over here. And if I look right here, go down here, there's a big red bell. Well, it's almost red. It's getting ready. There's a few of those in there. We got some jalapenos, and I think this is the jalapeno. Jalapenos, Hungarian peppers, sweet peppers, banana peppers in the back, way back there. And they're really big ones. I need to get those. And then here's my elephant ears. This is that old plant. This is the oldest one. And more sweet potatoes. And here's another one that's older.